He's Jerome Bettis, Hall of Fame candidate and former Notre Dame Rams Steelers running back. He joins us on the program. Bussy, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Ray Lewis retiring. If I say Ray Lewis, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Competitor. He was a great competitor. I mean, we got an opportunity to lock horns quite a bit, and I knew whenever Ray was out there, it was going to be 60 minutes. We were gonna go until 0-0-0-0 was out there because he was that type of player.
Did you ever run him over?
Yeah, I got the best of him there late in my career. We had the better football team, and we started getting to him. My fullback was starting to get after him, and I caught him on going toward the sidelines, and I turned up on him and got him. It was a lot of payback.
Any conversation?
Well, no, it was always, we always kind of went at each other conversationally, but it was one of those. Yeah, I got you that time, and he was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll be back in a second, though." So it was always, you get me, I get you. You get me, I get you.
Did he hit you differently than somebody else? If I said you didn't know who hit you, could you tell when Ray Lewis hit you?
Well, not necessarily me, because I was bigger than most of the other running backs. So, he was actually smaller than me. So he didn't, he wasn't one of those guys that physically just, put a lick on you. Some of the smaller running backs probably so. He put a good lick on Mendenhall when he was there and broke his shoulder. But none of those kind of licks were with me. I was kind of his equal in terms of size, or even a little bigger than him. So he always played it safe, probably.
Why announce it now that you're going to retire if you're Ray Lewis?
Well, because you're playing a team that's got some momentum, and so you've got to do whatever you need to do to pick your team up. He knows this is his last year, so he needs to get all the mileage out of that announcement as he can get. And this is a team that needs something to motivate them. And so what else to motivate them than their leaders saying, "Hey, guys, this is my last run. Take me out on top." And you have to know it didn't come at the end of the week on a Friday or on a Saturday. It came early in the week so that now we can get a good couple of days of practice. So now we can be ready to play a really good Indianapolis team. So it was done the right way for the right reasons. He wants to get that team motivated.
He's Jerome Bettis joining us, Dan Patrick Show. Todd Haley, Arizona Cardinals, they've asked for permission to talk to him. What do you think about Haley returning to being a head coach as opposed to the offensive coordinator with the Steelers?
You know what? I'm indifferent. I thought, he was on the right track in terms of trying to reintroduce the running game in the Pittsburgh. The offensive line, didn't really give him much in terms of the ability to run the ball. They were really beat up, so he couldn't implement all the things he wanted to in Pittsburgh. I think if he gets, more time, then obviously he will. But if he does go to Arizona, I think it's a good fit. He knows the system there. He knows the players there. He's, very familiar with the offense. So I think it would be a great fit for Arizona. The problem is, can they change the mindset there with that team?
The Steelers aren't in the playoffs because of what?
Offensively, too many turnovers. I think they were like 26th or 25th in the league in turnovers and giveaways. You cannot give the ball away. I think when you look at all the teams in years past, I'm pretty sure they were usually high on the list in terms of take away, give away, that ratio. And to be negative like they are now, that it just usually doesn't happen.
As a former Notre Dame Fighting Irishman, if you were going to tell Nick Saban how to beat Notre Dame or help him, what would you say to him?
I would tell him play action pass. That's what I would tell Nick Saban. I think Notre Dame is going to be dead set on stopping that running game. And they're going to have to commit all the bodies they can to stopping the running game. And if I'm Saban, I'm gonna go play action every opportunity I get, because that's where I can probably pick up some big chunk yardage.
What are you doing with Sprint?
I've got a great promotion for Sprint. Actually, the promotion didn't start. It started way before Notre Dame was in the national championship race, but all new activations for Sprint up until January 14th, you get a free mini helmet, Notre Dame mini helmet signed by me. So this wasn't a Notre Dame thing with the national championship. This was something that we had planned to do a while ago, and it's great that Notre Dame is in the national championship game, but all the activations from now until January 14th, you can go online to sprint.com/Irish and put the new number or your old number that you brought with you from an old carrier, and you slide it in, bang, you get a Jerome Bettis mini helmet.
You going to the game?
I'm going to the game. You know I am.
Nervous?
Yes, I am.
Do they let you on the sidelines, Bus?
I hope so. I don't know. I mean, it's a national championship game. I don't know what the security is going to be like.
Well,
I think I hope I don't have to streak.
During the game, you mean?
To get on the field.
No, that's not good. You're not fast enough to streak. Don't you have to be fast to streak?
I'm faster than you.
No, Bus, we can't go down that road again. You got humbled. You got humbled.
No, man. You know how far your head starts. Why you race me straight up?
All I know is I got head coaches. I got Rodney Harrison. Do you think Tony Dungy would lie about this?
Unbelievable.
Do you think Tony Dungy would lie, Bus?
Okay, maybe I gave you too much of a head start. Maybe I did that. Can we both concede that? Maybe I gave you too much of a head start?
Dude, I'm old enough to be your dad, and I smoked you.
But did you get a head start? Let me ask you that question.
Did I? Okay. Did you give me a 7-yard head start, and did I beat you by 10 yards, according to Rodney Harrison and Tony Dungy?
Oh, Rodney,
Bus.
He was hammering it up.
Rodney was hammered up?
He was hammering it up.
Hammering it up. Oh, so Tony Dungy. Okay, here's the deal. If Tony Dungy comes on and validates this, that I beat you by at least 10 yards in a 50-yard dash, you'll give me what? I'd like your Super Bowl ring. That's only fair, right?
That's only fair. I need to talk to Tony, though.
Yeah, because you know Tony never lies, and I promise you, Tony. Bus, you got beat by some old dude.
No, I didn't. You didn't stretch the lead out. No.
Oh, you got. I mean, look. I don't blame you. I'd lie. I would act like it never happened. But
unbelievable.
I feel bad for you.
I can't believe you.
I want you to just call me St. Patrick from now on. After that, I am St. Patrick. That's when I knew it was time for you to retire, Bus. When I realized I could beat you. Is that when you decided you decided to retire? When you go, God damn, Patrick just beat me in a 40-yard dash.
No, you had a 7-yard head start. You didn't stretch it out.
Man, I smoked you. I smoked you.
Whatever.
People call me the Smoke Show, just so you know. Thank you, Bus.
Rematch, DP.
Thank you, Bussy.
Goodbye.
Jerome Bettis.